Good morning. Yep, I'm still in my jammies, but it's okay. I work in my kitchen, in my basement, right? So, and yep, they have snowmen on them because they're calling for 1 to 3 inches of snow on Tuesday. Yoo-hoo. Not a fan, but we're getting caught up. So today, I wanted to show you, I have a mandolin, and that is a piece of kitchen equipment that seriously needs respect. A woman just came in my booth last week and she cut the end of her finger off because she was talking about this. I'm like, I get that. I'm like, did you use the guard? She goes, no. I'm like, girl. So it has a guard for a reason. So, and I have washed knives different from other people my whole life because I know how sharp a knife is. I've been married to a chef. They're sharp. So the blade on this mandolin, I spray wash that. So it's a mandolin. I bought this from a restaurant store down outside of Davidson when we were at the college. So I don't know where. I don't know if this is available. Amazon, I don't know. This is something I bought from a restaurant supply store. So I do know that it's good quality. You have dials on the side to show you there's different blades. I have never even attempted to change a blade. So I dialed it in at 1/8 of an inch because that's what it says for its Candied Ginger. Some of them are thicker. They don't dry as quick, but that's okay. I turned up the temperature on my dehydrator last week and it did do it faster. So today I'm hoping I can get this done for market in the morning because I'm running out of Candied Ginger every market. So thank you. Everybody kind of likes this and that's okay. It's fun. So not all the pieces that come out of the ground, these are pretty. I love them, but some are not as pretty that I would put on my table, but they still have wonderful qualities. And so we use everything. And as you can see, some people ask like, well, how long does it go? This is already starting to form a skin. So it's not as pretty pink, but I still don't have to peel it for this, which is a good thing. And before we do the final big dig on Sunday, right before the real temperatures drop heavy, I need to use up what we have so that I'm ready and the dehydrator's empty for the next round. So this opens up. So it's got that with little prongs in it. So if you're going to use it, what I'd end up doing, I'll show you, take a couple small pieces, they hook right on to the prong. And yes, it's sticking up and you have to put your pressure, it's a pressure thing for me. So please use the guard. Don't cut your fingers off. And when it's still sticking up pretty high, can we see? I'm not sure. Getting good at this, I hope. I start with, turn it around, and it's got a flat piece for me to hang on to and it fits right over that and I just start slicing. And it's not down to where I can push yet. So you see it's up in the air, my little guy. So I put on enough stroke to try to get that big piece cut down till we get to that. And I pay attention, so now we're getting close to where I can start using my palm to press down to make a slice. And it kind of becomes a little rhythm. You're pressing down a little bit more with each one until you get to the end, and sometimes they flop off, and that's okay. I just use those end pieces in my elderberry syrup because I so see they came off. And what's underneath here is we have all my little ginger slices ready to go. And even if you're sticking your hand under there, be mindful. If something's caught in there, don't just go smack it in. You'll lose the end of your finger. The one day I was trying to make Jim his favorite, you know, when you go to the Thai restaurants, you have that little cucumber salad, and I was like, oh, I'll do that quick before dinner. Didn't use the guard, and I got to that last one, and that pinky, it's quick. It is super quick. So I cannot stress enough, please use the guard, or make sure it has one when you buy one. Don't do one without it. So I'm gonna use a bigger piece this time. And sometimes, I can snap off these top pieces that, where the leaves were growing of the ginger. Knock that off. I'll set that in there, push it in. And if it doesn't catch good, try to catch it so that it's firm in there. And so that's got a lot of stuff going on in there. And I just start throwing it down there. And then I see it's not really so I just continue this. I have quite a big bag here. I don't know that it's not more than my dehydrator will handle, so I might have to put a couple of sheets in the oven. And I think that's too hot personally, but if I have to let it sit out and dry a little longer, I will. Maybe. So you're gonna have a bunch of little pieces left over. I think that's what happens to me, but I use those anyways into something else. But look at the, I can't slice that perfect. So a mandolin is a great tool. I think it's just commands respect, that's all. And this is great. So what I will do with this, we will put this in a pot of boiling water. I will put the link to the recipe. I have a couple different ones, so I'm playing with them. Some seem to be better than others, or they dry faster than others, or right now I'm at a temperature of 110 in my dehydrator when I'm putting these in. But it's a double boil. You first put them in and boil these, and then a couple of cups of water for 30 to 35 minutes. You save a half a cup of that, and then you put it back in the thing, and you redo it with sugar the second time. You put the sugar in there to candy it. Says a candy thermometer at 225. I think I skipped that step, and I now see what the difference is, because it didn't dry down and it didn't get as candied before I put it in the dehydrator. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit. If someone can show me how to put these little videos together, that'd be great, or tell me what is a good app to download to help me do video editing and putting things together. I'd be really thankful. So I'm gonna continue to do this in my jammies on a Friday morning where it's really rainy out there. This is the end of the hurricane. So have a great Friday. I will figure out how to put this together so you see the whole recipe. Thanks. Have a great day.